Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to a Punched Out Thursday to Die For with Kathy, Krista, Ronnie, Sue, Dorothy, myself, and Sonia. It's also part of Christy's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches, and it's day 18, and here's the sketch we're pulling in today. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the the sketch, and here are all the dies that I'm using today. I'm going to use some circles, some tags, and some tabs. I'm going to do some mixed media. Just side note, I forget to use the Nuvo drop because it got pushed aside while I was waiting for the Nuvo glitter paste to dry. So yeah, totally found that like after the layout was done, and I'd already moved on to like another layout, and I was like, what? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and use these pattern papers that I had pulled from a paper pad with intent to fussy cut out those flowers for embellishments, because I've kind of been on that kick lately. However, that doesn't happen. I create die cut images. So this is my sweet mommy, and I'm gonna go ahead and quadruple mat her page. I believe it's quadruple mat. I might only do it. I'm like, oh, we'll see. This is her at my son's graduation, waiting in line, because we had to wait in line to like do a walk-through graduation ceremony. And my sister was taking all these pictures, and she had a brand new, at the time, iPhone that like, look at those, that they take, yeah, awesome pictures, right? So I felt like I wanted to scrap this and use purple as her favorite color, so I also pulled out that wood green background, which, oh my god, I love, and we're going to use that as well. So I noticed that there's like a starburst pattern in the background, and I'm going to use, I'm not really going to create a starburst. I am, however, going to create a mixed media explosion coming out from behind my mother. Now I'm just tearing this because I'm too lazy to cut it, and that is going to be a band that runs across the page. And here comes the mixed media part. I am going to create that one layer of starburst with the mixed media, and I'm just making sure that I have it in the right spots. And I don't know, I pulled, these are the 3 zip strips that were from those, or border strips that were from the 3 pieces of paper, which I'm going to use them as well. And I do just take some washi tape and stick that down to hold my stencil in place, because this is got a lot of void space, so the stencil isn't, it's thick and it's strong, it's just a little wonky due to, you know, all the lines. Now I did get like a, right here, you're gonna see, I'm gonna try to get it, and I just wiped the whole thing off because it was like a pretty hard piece and it kept making like weird lines. So I'm going to just smooth this down. Now you will see I tried to continuously go in the same direction, and then I'll see how I wipe it off. I only make a couple passes, and then I clean the palette brush off and pick it back up, because I find that when I try to really maneuver it around a lot, that's when I get my bleed through. So I'm trying to avoid that. In this color, I felt really matches the theme that I'm going with. I'd also already die cut out my circles and tabs and tags. And if you noticed in the sketch, it had that circle element at the top right of the screen. So I'm going to create that with some wonky circles that I have die cut. And I'm obviously not waiting for it to dry. So I realized that I'm not going to have, I'm going to have an open space in the middle, which I fix by creating just another element with those little branding strips there of a couple banners to hang down to cover up the void space. But yeah, I really love the way that this turned out. I'm going to set it to the side, and I do let that dry for a good like 12 hours because it is a very thick layer of glitter paste. So it is all dry now. You can see that I've got that wonky line in the middle that's void of any fun embellishments, or embellishment in glitter paste. So excuse me, I do take my ATG and my liquid glue to adhere this down, because I am going straight over the glitter. I did not prep my page at all because I knew I wasn't really putting a lot of wet, watery, liquidy material, mixed media on the page. So I do use my T-square ruler just to line that up. And my mom's photo is going to cover that span. I did only do triple borders around my picture. And I like that the picture is very light and airy with all of these black backgrounds because my mom just has on a white dress shirt. And I'm gonna banner these little pieces, all 3 of them off. I lost all my train of thought. So I'm just going to, too lazy to cut it. I just rip it, stick it, and go for it. Again, using all liquid glue because the mixed media ATG will not stick to it. And one more time, I'm gonna stick this one underneath the light pink, but that solves my gap problem. And I'm happy. I'm gonna go ahead and get my picture stuck down. I do pull it off because I wasn't really completely sure if that glitter was dry or not. So I didn't want to like press with the ATG real hard and, get glitter all over my mom's white shirt. I used my T-square ruler again just to make sure that the picture is straight. And then I realized that I used liquid glue to put that strip down, right? The circle's got to go underneath it. Yes, guys. And the liquid glue dries fast. And it's good. So that is not the background paper that's ripping. That is the top paper. But I go for it. Take my pin blade ruler and just cut that piece right there so that I can just keep ripping. You can't tell when it's done. It's fine. And I stapled those together to get like that wonky look that I was looking for. And bam, that goes down. I hold it for a minute. And then I add some more glue to this ripped piece of paper. But it worked. Now, because everything was kind of melting into each other, I decided to take my white jelly roller pen and outline everything that I could just to show the definition in the different pieces. And I'm talking like wonky, crazy, horrible lines. And then I'm going to outline the entire page. I don't make you watch me do all that. I did take one of those inside circles and flip it over just to break everything up. Here are the tags. I use the white side of these as well. Tape the reverse together, and then I'm going to trim them. Bam. And then I'm like, oh, I need something here. So I grab my G2 Jelly Roller pen in the color that mostly matches this layout, and I do a whole bunch of crazy, crazy lines just to, make it match everything else so it's all messy. Now, while I'm doing all this and adhering this to the page, I do want to remind you that today is 2 different hops. When you're done watching my video, don't forget to go down below and check in the description box for all my friends that play along with the Punched Out Thursday to Die For every Thursday. See what they created using their punches and dies. And also, it's day 18 of Christy's Beautiful Life of 30 Days of Sketches, round 7. So I will have all the links to those channels in the description box as well. So don't forget to see how this sketch inspired them and what they created using the sketch. I was thinking about bringing in some Spiegel Mom scraps, but then I found these Nuvo Gemmy crystal dots, and I go ahead and use those in place of enamel dots and sprinkle these little triangles around the page, facing all different orders. Yep, I get those stuck down, and then I'm like, the whole time I'm doing this, I'm trying to think of a title. Because where am I going to put it? What's it going to be? I think I settle for, I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't remember, and I don't have the layout in front of me. So I've got those all adhered down. I'm going to go ahead and pick up that mess. And then I'm going to come in with all of the tabs. And I'm just going to wonkily layer them up here at the top and at the side of the picture. And we're going to get one right over here. And I will outline one of those with the Jelly Roller pin as well. And I put this one over there because, well, I had left and I already had ATG on it. So, Jelly Roller, outline. Get those all messily outlined. Left a lot of this nonsense in. And I'm just like, literally, guys, I am like making a mess of it. I do go ahead and write June 2020 on it. just so that I have the date. Oh, Proud. I'm going to go with Proud as the title right up here at the top. I do come back in later and use my my liquid glue to glue that down. And we're going to stick Happy. I'm going to go up at the top over here. So you can choose any of these words that you would like to be the title, because I just made sure I got some titles on there. And we're going to stick Smile on there because I did want to go ahead and make sure to bring in several of that color around the page. Now I do grab my aqua pigment and my Tim Holtz Travel mixed media matte. Love that. And my aqua pigment is a purple frosty color. So I do just splatter the heck out of this entire layout. And I do use the little sketch piece that I printed out to cover my photo. I went ahead and grabbed a bigger paintbrush so that I could get better splatters. And I'm trying not to waste the aqua pigment, I guess. So I only put a little dab down at a time, but I end up using it. So just to bring some shimmer and shine to the layout. So my video is quickly coming to an end. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button below if you haven't already. Leave me a question, any comments or concerns down below. I do appreciate all that you guys do and say. It makes my heart very happy when I hear from you. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye.